Pick up another you call. In the parking lot Tucson. Are you with me? When I stand with the roof gone, I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Then you can get a move on. Like you haul, and I know we need to go slow. We need to go faster. Maybe the best.
Hey guys, welcome. Oh my God, it came on last night. Welcome in, y'all. We have a new couple, and like I told y'all before, I said this, that I felt like Kaylee, no, not Kaylee. What's the other girl name? With Justin, the one that girl, Emily. I felt like their storyline wasn't lasting much longer because there were some things going on. We do not see them this time, but we do get introduced to a new couple. Where is his picture? We get introduced to them, and then we don't see Goddess in a demand on this time. And hey, yes, we back, girl. And we get into Mo'Nique, we get into Kaylee, and we get into this couple. Child, let's get into it. Now I'm going to react from reality today. I felt like I don't feel like writing, but it's the same as I watched. Let me go to it. So we get into Mo'Nique from the dinner. So the continuation of Mo'Nique fainting. So Mo'Nique child really did fall. No, girl, he don't. He ain't got 99, child. Okay. So Mo'Nique fell. Mo'Nique, let me tell y'all what Mo'Nique did. So we get into the scene where they sitting here crowded around Mo'Nique. She really did fall and fainted on them people floor, y'all. She really did. But when I tell you what Mo'Nique did, Mo'Nique is hard on herself about her weight. Mo'Nique said she did not eat since yesterday of 2 p.m. She went to lunch with her sisters and did not eat. So the paramedics was checking her. They said, can you get up? They're having a conversation. They asked when the last thing she ate. And they said they're going to take her to the hospital. She said she's feeling woozy. They walked her to the thing when they're going to check her blood sugar. So the sister decided to go. One of the sisters drove, and the other ones took her to the hospital. So Sylvia was riding, and then they said, go take to the hospital. They don't too much know anything. And Mo'Nique was like, she's supposed to be meeting Titus' family today. So then they take her to the hospital, to the emergency room. She gets sucked in. Come to find out, Mo'Nique says she's under a lot of stress. She haven't eaten, and she irritated with her sisters because her sisters are there. Yeah, she didn't have water. She didn't have bread. She didn't have nothing. She didn't have nothing. Mo'Nique ain't had, and I'm like, girl. And she talking about, I see why I fainting because I didn't eat or drink anything since 2 p.m. yesterday. Mo'Nique, what the hell you trying to do? Snatch back before the man come home real quick? She had no water, no food intake. So now they're driving back to the home and saying she feeling much better. So she asked them for some Popeyes. She said, because the sister like, you can't keep doing that. You need to be on top of your health. Like, girl, like you need to eat. You got to do better. So she said she wanted Popeyes. So they went to Popeyes. So, Mo'Nique said she going to go home. She going to get undressed. She going to go eat her food. She going to chill. She going to relax, right? So an hour later into the day, her sisters got air mattresses. So they letting up the air mattresses in the living room. They're going to be sleeping in the living room. And she called, her sister came in. And her sister asked how she was doing. She said she feeling better. So her sister's having a conversation. And she said, she gonna lay down and get some rest. She'll catch up with them in a minute. She said, all right, see y'all later. Now, Mo'Nique is getting a call from Titus. They had an argument. And so she tells Titus she just got in from the emergency room. And that she fainted earlier. And Titus, it said, what the hell? And she said she didn't eat or drink anything. He's like, he said that's weird. I don't understand that. Like, why you didn't eat or drink anything since yesterday? Like, why you ain't, like, basically, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what's the problem, right? So she said she went to the emergency room and she was supposed to meet Jamal and them. He said he don't know about him meet. Now, y'all remember I told y'all Jamal on the run. They still ain't catch Jamal, y'all. Jamal still on the run, y'all. I don't know what the hell he on the run. He's still on. I don't know, child. I ain't hear no updates. Ain't nobody say he got caught or nothing. And then Titus say I don't know about that. You meeting Jamal and I think it's Sasha. He say, I don't know about that. Meaning like her health. He was like, he've had conversation with her and get how to care herself. And he say how to be on point with them and make sure you're doing what you need to do. And she don't take heed to that. And she just go off and just do whatever or be lazy. And I was like, lazy about what? How's she lazy? So I guess he calling her lazy for not taking care of herself. So I'm like, how? When you the one that said that you don't know, like, what you want to do. Child. And he say she not paying attention and something bad happens. And it's like, who fault is that? So Mo'Nique was like, how you supposed to be her man and blaming her for everything? And everything she went through, he blaming it on her. He saying it's her fault. He ain't giving her no confident words. He said he don't know what's going on, and he feel like about contact. I don't know what to say, and I'm like, she said she let the hospital let her chill. So now she having an argument on camera. She don't want the camera in her face. I'm reading the comments. Somebody say, Mo'Nique, get your ass up. I'm not finna laugh. I'm not finna laugh. I'm not finna laugh at that. So he feeling like she faking it. That's what I think. He thinks she faking it. I really believe that she feels like if she starve herself, not eat, not drink, it help her lose the weight. It help her lose the weight. It's something that I think in her mind she feel like if she wasn't as big as she do, I think why she don't want to see him because she feel like she too big. And she remember what Derek put her through. But Derek still liked her when she was big. And she feel like she too big, nobody gonna love her. And she was like, well, I'm big, everybody want me. But Mo'Nique, the way, and I kind of see what he's saying with the way you carrying yourself is like you're not confident in yourself. It ain't gonna help, girl. She been working out too. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what's the problem? Is she feel like she having a hard time working out? Why don't she just go have the Zoe did it? She had the gastro bypass surgery, and she looks great. She might as well go ahead and do it. I don't know if she believe in it or not, but Mo'Nique, go ahead and get that bypass surgery. I feel like he noticing in a way he's not innocent at all, but I feel like he know what's up, and I feel like he feels like everybody else feel like she's hard on herself with her weight. That's what that is. Yeah, she's overwhelmed with a lot. I hope she get it together. Child, this one here. Baby, when I tell you, I told y'all how the mama felt and the mama confirmed it to me. Mama said, I'm going to tell y'all what mama said. So Callie talks to Michael's mother, Angela. She goes to Michael's mom's house. They're sitting down having a conversation. They're talking about his credit cards and stuff like that. And Callie say, she don't sugarcoat, Angel don't sugarcoat nothing for her. She's amazing. She keeps a conversation with her about everything. Let me plug up my laptop. So she says she got all the food list that he wanted. She got everything that was needed. And he said there's a food list. She didn't know there was a grocery list. There's a clothes list. There's all this list that this man asked for. And she says she don't understand why he want to buy expensive stuff. And she say, well, he's in jail because he effed up. That's exactly what she say. She says he wants Michael want expensive stuff, which his mama is agreeing. But like she said, you in jail, you locked up. Who gonna see you with this expensive stuff on? And I agree. Who gonna see you, brother? Sir, who finna see you with that on? Nobody. When you walk out, I can see you want to be tip-top shape. Like, yeah, I save my money. I got it. Sir, you are in jail. Who is see? And then, Kaylee was like, she tried to do everything. And his mama say, stop it. You need to stand up and have a backbone. Take care of what you got to take care of and tell him no. Tell him no. She said that she did it with the credit card. She say, tell him no. She said, his mama say, he's going to have to, his expectations. So, and he think that financially that Kaylee has more money than there is, and she's telling Angel that it's really not. And she said, this is what Angel mama said. She said that Michael told her she got him credit cards, and then with the credit cards, she would buy what he asked for. Hell, shit, I would too. I would too. You asking all this stuff, and she say she's not paying them past they do that, and she say she kind of pissed off with the situation because that's a major sore subject, because it's like y'all both are in a financial bind. He asking for expensive stuff. You got the credit cards for this expensive stuff. You need to tell him no. And I agree. Michael don't need to have everything he need to have because he locked up. That's not how that work. That is not how that work, baby. That is not how it works. And she say the credit cards was one of the biggest arguments. And Angel say the last time he was out, his mom, she said he was doing good. He had a full-time job. He was doing great. But he don't trust Kayla with money. But then my thing is, like the mama said and Kayla said, even the mama had said it, he had a little rug problem. And that's the major problem with some of this stuff. Because she feels like she wants him to continue doing great, but if he don't have that backbone to do great and to be in his tail, Michael go keep making the same excuses and the same decisions. And I agree. I like Angel. The girl not a goddamn thing. Angel say she told Kaylee not to marry him. She told her in her face, she said, I told you not to marry him. Did you listen to me? She say, you thinking you coming in to fix him. You cannot fix him. She say she basically saying, baby, that's my son. I know my son. But ain't no way you can fix my son. My son ain't fixable. She telling her in her face, she's like, baby, listen. He ain't, I told you not to marry him. You see he's in and out of jail. You see how he act. You see how he is. Why you think I told her not? She said, but you went ahead and did it anyway. She was like, well, I know. She said, you think you can fix him. You cannot. I say, okay, mama. She ain't like the mine mama. The mine mama cuddle him a little too much. Angel telling it like it is. So she said that when he first got out, she was supposed to pick him up. She didn't show up, and he's still upset about that. And he said he wasn't done with his addiction that he had at the time. And she said she wasn't doing it again if he didn't fix it. Well, yeah, because she said everything worked out fine. It was great. And then Angel said, when you had a really good paying job at the time, exactly. Exactly. So he have money for his habit when he gets out. That's the problem. And that's why the mama said it ain't nothing to fix. Angel is sitting here talking about her mama's so nice and drinking water. But she want And Kaylee want Angel. Angel say sure because Kaylee was like, "I want you and my mom to get along." She say sure, yeah, great. Anyway, I don't know what it is between the mamas, but yeah. See, Angel is like she feels like Kaylee mom has an addiction and she don't want her to take their identity, steal it, and go run off with the credit cards and do whatever. And Angel was like, "Listen, it's gonna be a problem." So then we go and we meet Rich and Star. Oh no, I'm sorry, Rich and Felicia. That's her name, Felicia. Oh, she a Felicia. Oh, okay. Um, where's she at? Rich and Felicia. So Rich is boxing with his cousin Star. This is the new couple. And he is talking to his cousin Star, doing some kickboxing about Felicia. So Rich is from Houston. I gotta see how this gonna work out, child. This is interesting. This is a Houston ninja. Um, he said he's done a whole lot of effed up stuff. He been arrested twice. Oh, he been in love twice or married twice. Hold on, let me hear this right. Go back. He said say something you never done. Oh, he been married twice. And he did a lot of stuff, effed up stuff in his marriages. It took a lot for him. He wanted to have something he never had. Oh, okay, Rich. I want to see how this gonna go. He's a Houston man. I told y'all before, certain Houston men, they don't been married in relationships, child. They be married and going out on dates. I'm serious. Houston men be married and going out on dates. Y'all think I'm playing? I ain't lying. Okay, that's just what it is with the Houston men. Okay, so he talked about Felicia. Then we meet Felicia. Felicia is 26. She's in there with armed robbery with a pew and theft of goods. She's been incarcerated for 9 years. She was sentenced to 10. She says she been in jail since she was 12. Damn. I think she's in LA. She got a problem on her door. So then Rich say he been busy. I wonder how this gonna go because she locked up in LA, I think, or Louisiana, one of them. He say they met online. He said he was led to meeting her online in the dream and he seen her face, child. Rich, you is a Houston man. I can tell. I met her in a dream. Rich, Richard, Richie, Richie, stop. So he say in the dream she told him she's incarcerated. Oh, she from New Orleans. Okay. Oh, she like 8 hours away. And she say the first message she got from him, he said he dreamed about her, and she say she's everyone has a dream about her, and she fell in love with him the first time she talked to him. Oh, she Creole. And he said, he had a dream coming true. She say she loved him. She loved everything about him. I don't know. Y'all think this gonna be another what's that girl name from Virginia? Girl, full of it. Full of it. Hold on. Full of it. Oh, I had a dream about her. How you had a dream of boy? All right. She says she from New Orleans. She's spicy in the handle. She's 4'9". She wears size shoe 3. Oh, you wear kid shoes. She says she really small. She's 24, 26, something like that. He's 34. She say big things come in small packages. Oh, she Creole. She 26. She's been in jail since she was 17. And his cousin say, that's a big thing because of brain development. So Zach say he been his cousin Zach was like he been out of jail since he was 17. But he trying to come out and re-educate himself and change how he see things and do things because And he say Rich relationship with Felicia is not ideal, but yeah, her family Sicilian. That's what he said too. He said that's a big thing because of color and stuff. But he say if she can help her, but if she ain't down to help herself, that's a problem. She has a lot of people that's been down for 9 years. A lot of people from her past who is waiting for her to be released. Wait a minute. She say she don't know who gonna pop up and who gonna show up when she get out, child. She say right now she could put her hand on the chopping board. Say she gonna marry Rich and have children with him, and that's who she wants to spend her life with. That's her plan when she get out and when she get released. But then you just said you don't know, you know who you gonna see, right? So he was with his cousin Zach. Now we see his cousin Star. So he meet up with his cousin Star to go have hookah. Child, Texas like Houston, like Atlanta, hookah and Hennessy and wings, but with ribs. So he gonna meet the cousin and have hookah. So she say, out of all the girls you met, what made you get with her? And he said it was the connection. And she kind of squinting her eyes, y'all, like yeah, okay. Like, is she like, she like the cousin he close to, but if that girl make one wrong move, she look like I will beat her ass by my cousin. The way she, and he was like, she been untainted and unaway from the outside world and social media and stuff. So she's like, with social media, she's not like a lot of girls, the bad chicks and all that. He say he tripping. He really tripping. My thing is, yeah, she don't like her. She don't like her. She already don't like her. She already don't like her. She got a bad taste in her mouth about her, and I seen it in her eyes. She's waiting on her to mess up. But it seems like Rich say she been going for everything and influenced by stuff. And Felicia say she's been in private school. She's been cheerleading, gymnastics. She's very sheltered. And I sense that too. Because if she don't have to adapt to anything, she was sheltered. And when she came out to the world and got to be outside because she was so sheltered, I feel like Felicia really have got to be, because she was sheltered, right? So now she got to be with the wrong crowd. She didn't experience anything. And you can tell, like, she's been sheltered from everything. She say her parents been in and out of jail. She ended up in foster care. She ran away. Dudes would misuse her. And there were men that wanted to take advantage of her. And she feel like anybody take advantage of her vulnerability, she gonna get you. Rich say he hasn't talked to her parents. And 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 the cousin asked who she is, and she say Sicilian. The cousin say, I don't think they like black people. He started busting out laughing. She say, I'm for real. I don't think they like black people. She say old school Sicilians don't like black people. They don't like the whole black and white, situation together. She say her dad is Sicilian and strict by the order, and he want her with a Sicilian Italian man. And if she don't, they'll see where it go. Her mama don't look Sicilian. Hold on. Let me drink some. Her mama look like she Creole, like she could pass. I get that. Because they showed a picture of her mama. And she looked like she could pass. Like, if you been in New Orleans, you know what I'm talking about. They could pass. They black, but they could pass. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Because they all look mixed a little bit somewhere. So then we go to Aisha and Michael. Hold on. So Aisha went to go visit him at the prison. Come to find out, um, she didn't know that he got transferred when she went to go see him. So she drove all the way to Bama from Atlanta, which is 3 hours, and depends on where he at, probably 3.5 going on 4 hours, with her friend. And they having a conversation, and she said she looking at the bars and stuff. And she said she didn't get mad at her. They say she mad at her, she'll get over it. Go back to your car. She's demanding. The police, the correction is like she demanding information and stuff. And he said he'll call the sheriff on her if she don't go back to her car. He telling her to get off the property or she calling the sheriff. And she was like, I don't want no trouble. Child. They got cussed out and turned around. Yes. Say she got called several times to verify that he was an inmate there. So the guy came out to talk to her that work at the prison. She said she got the call, they can't let you inside. And somebody say, tell your coworker he needs to calm down. And somebody say, tell him to kiss my ass. So she drove 3 hours to come see him. And she was like, she got treated like she was nothing. And that was the worst thing she ever felt. Her and her white baby, you are in Alabama. You're in Alabama. What did you think? What did you think? So I know Atlanta is not like that. And I get that. And that's why when you get a little shell shock and different, because Atlanta's not like that. Atlanta, everybody can, you might hear a racist remark to get your butt toe up. But everybody get along. There's a little respect, a little decorum. You know what I'm saying? Something. Alabama, it's not like that. So she's sitting in the car. She crying with her friend. And she say he right there. She can't see him. She say she haven't heard from him. He has been transferred. And her friend say they're going to get to the bottom of it to figure out what's going on. You know, she crying on her friend's shoulder because she want to see her man. She drove 3 hours. And if you know Atlanta traffic is hell, she drove 3 hours. Especially when you hit 275, 285. Is it 285, 275? One of them on going in that spaghetti junction that's gonna lead you to I-85 and all that. Hell yeah, that's traffic. That is traffic. So then we go back to Mo'Nique's house. So Mo'Nique's sisters is rolling up the mattress. She get a call from Titus. They get into another disagreement. Hold on. So she closed the door. The sister's trying to listen, y'all. The sister's trying to listen. And so she's saying, asked him, did he think about everything? He said, what I'm supposed to be thinking about, sweetheart. And she said, well, how you acted yesterday, the things you said to me. He said, I thought we had an understanding and we was going to trust and push it to the side and keep it moving. Like, I don't want to dwell and ponder on that shit. That's exactly how he said it. He said, your piece. He said, you said your piece and I said my piece. Like, when she said, you started cussing, I thought you would, reckon that you could sit down and think about what you said and figure out what you did wrong by cussing at me and you can do better. He said, whatever it is, like you're not paying attention and something bad happens, like I really don't want to be hearing you crying and complaining about it. That's what he said. He said he don't want to hear her crying and complaining about anything bad that happens because she don't pay attention to what he say. That's her daddy, child. She said she told us, that's still my man. That's what she told us. She told us in one of her posts that was still her man. That's her man. So the sisters walk in listening. They're listening. And she said, you act like I can sit here and tell my body, don't pass out, don't do that. The sisters are listening and they are not happy on this conversation. They walked in there listening. They looking like, what happened? What you say? What's going on? Like, what's the problem? He said, it's crazy to me that you're saying that. And she said, you act like I did it on purpose. He said, you was tripping. For real, like you was tripping, about it. He said, because you know what I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of nervous, feeling some type of way that you're about to meet my family. He was upset because he feel like Mo'Nique was about to meet their family, and he feel like she just fainted out of nowhere to avoid meeting his family. And Mo'Nique is telling him that's not what happened. Like, I really passed out. I really was starving myself. Yeah. So the sisters walk in and confide to her. The sisters take the phone. I think Sylvia took the phone and she said, Titus. He said, what up? Oh, it was Calandra that took the phone. It's Calandra. Okay, so I got to get them because they look alike. Sylvia with the blonde hair, Calandra with the red hair. She said, listen, this her sister Calandra. And then the sister say, this is her sister Sylvia. Because Mo'Nique cannot stress out. Mo'Nique is under a lot of stress. She overwhelmed. She's not eating. So she said she kind of just heard how he was talking to her. And she was disrespecting their sister. And then she say, how you just she say she need to know how to treat the man that she with. And you know, she disrespected him. She need to know how to treat the man she with and how to talk to him. You see what I'm saying? And then he was like it's always double standards going on with men and women. Child, Mo'Nique got her one of them. She got her one of them, child. He said, where's she at anyway though? Like, and she said, give me the phone. And she said, are you not finna apologize to me about the things that you said and what you said to me? And she said, then I don't know. He said, you about to block me? And she said, yeah, I'm about to block you. She said, I'm really about to block you because, like, you not taking accountability for what you did to me. You not taking accountability. And she said, I'm not finna keep doing this with you. I'm not finna keep going back and forth with you. You're not taking accountability on the way that you spoke to me and how you're making it seem like it's my. I know that's right, Mo'Nique, girl. I know that's right. She said, the way to make you feel like it's my fault that I passed out. It's not my fault. It's not really. I mean, it kind of is. I feel like he should have been more concerned and asked her, was she okay? What did the doctor say? What's going on? When I get out, we need to focus on your health. We need to focus on you doing things if you want to be healthy. That's what she was looking for. Not, oh, you did that to meet my family. You did that to act that way. You don't care to meet. No, we need to focus on your health. Why do you feel that? Like what's going on with you? At first, he was starting to say that. Then he started tipping about she don't pay attention. She don't listen. She ain't abiding by his rules. And then blaming her and saying it's her fault. No. She said, you want to sit up here and have this whole tough guy conversation? And the way you talk to me, you really don't. You really don't love me. He said, how long you been here? She said, how long you been? She said, been for her. All right, and I still ain't seen you yet. So he upset also because Mo'Nique ain't go to go see him. He said, so if you were here, you were so sure and you were so, you know what I'm saying, you would come and see me. So all of this is because she didn't meet his family and she didn't go see him. He feel like every time she need to see him, they, like I told y'all before, and I'm gonna say it again, these are two unhealed people in a relationship that was done dirty. What make you think this gonna work out? It's gonna have to be a lot of work for this relationship to work out. This is gonna take a lot of work. A lot. And it's not gonna be easy. So, you know, he would say it's gonna be moving forward. And then you wanna then that's why you ain't give me a kiss yet. And she said if you're not about to apologize, then she not gonna see him and she gonna be done with him. He said, man, this stupid man, whatever. So the sister's looking like, well, damn, like, what's going on? Like, this two unhealed people. Hey, CC, like, they unhealed. They are unhealed. They are very unhealed. This one, I don't, whew. Child, so he hung on the phone, child. And she say he's done and he getting blocked. And then Shalandra say she don't know who the fuck he think he is. And she feel like Titus is no different than Derek. he don't got no compassion about what happened to her. He's not caring. She said he's no different than Derek, and Mo'Nique said she was done. We'll see how long she done, how done she is. So then we go back to Kaylee. She talked to her mama, right? So they at the hat shop, and she's getting the stuff done for, excuse me, for Michael. So Lori says she don't. Oh wait, wrong person. Why she don't understand why Kaylee is fitting the bill for all of this, and she says she want to be able to prove that she can do it and support her son. And Lauren says she don't care. He took her and still paying for her. And she say, okay, so he don't love him as a parent, as a mother. When her son ain't available to take care of himself, he should step his game. She should step her game up a little bit and help him out. Oh my God. And then, Kayla asked to say, what's up with you and Angel? Every time we talk about her, it's hostile. Like, y'all get hostile when I talk about the both of y'all. And she say her, and she say it was when she say, Kayla was like, told her mom, me and you went 8 years without talking. So, like, what's the problem? And she's saying that her mom, Lori, was in prison and addicted to drugs. And she had two addictions, which was the gambling and the rugs. Like, that's what she was addicted to. So Lori say, you know what, I understand that. I know I made a lot of mistakes. I drugs, rugs, and my addictions. And I know you didn't talk to me for 8 years. She said that broke me. That you don't understand that hurt me. And so now she wasn't able to see her grandkids, and she didn't know when she was gonna see anybody. She want her daughter to understand, like, that's why she's so hard on her and be a good mom. And Lori say she went to prison and get off of rugs, and her family was on rugs. She was on Irwin, Kokiana, and she was a bad person. She understand that, no doubt, and that's why she wanted had to reflect on what she did, and she's a different person now. And Kaylee's trying to tell her that Michael can be a different person. This makes sense. I told y'all Kaylee got trauma. That's why the mama said she cannot fix Michael. Kaylee thinks she can fix Michael. She cannot fix him. That's why Kaylee. Okay. Kaylee felt like she wasn't able to fix her mom. So she got with Michael to fix it, make it right. And that's not okay. That's not okay. So she doing all this stuff because she wanted to do that for her mom. So she's doing it for him. If I can save him and I can do this, I know if I couldn't do that for my mom, I can do that for her. But her mama had to save herself. Kaylee has trauma. She got trauma. Oh yeah. 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 Trust. Yeah. She's still trying to save him. And she say, Lord really lies in that they don't really have a trust like that, because she see her talk to Angel with certain things, and maybe she does trust Angel a little bit. Maybe that'll help her trust him. Oh, and Kaylee crying in the stove. And like Lori say, she feel like the responsibility for providing for Michael is on her. I don't think Kaylee told her mom the whole situation of what Angel said, because Angel just told her to stop providing for him. Kaylee does this because she wants to, and it's making it look like that. And Lori says she's going to ask her why she's putting all the responsibility. I don't think she want to do that, because she going to find out her daughter wants to do this. Her daughter want to do it. Her daughter want to do it. And then Caitlin says she's very uncomfortable. So now she calling Angel. Wait. So Lori had confessionals, and she was like, she should be doing that for herself. She shouldn't sit there and be having her do all the responsibilities. She needs to do that as a mother for her son. Oh, Angel said in the cast, this they casting tapes. Angel say her and Kaylee mom are not great because she feels like that she would steal her credit cards and stuff because of her addiction. And she feel like Kaylee is using the car. Child, this a mess. Kaylee done started a mess. I ain't finna talk about that no more. She feel like Kaylee using the credit. Lori feel like Kaylee using the credit card to buy his stuff. Angel say she feel like Angel's mom, Kaylee's mom, basically was stealing, taking anything in the credit cards. And she said, why would you marry him? Because you can't fix him because of the situation with your mama. They basically said what she's saying that everybody else saying. Kaylee done created this whole mess. And I'm finna ain't gonna lie to y'all, this ain't gonna be good because I feel like both of the mamas finna start doing some cussing, hair pulling, and about to knock each other out in front of production and everybody else because they got unsolved issues. Because Kaylee don't know how to say, I want to do this, to try to save Michael, which is the problem. So now we know we started to learn Kaylee traumas. Child, this a mess. This a goddamn mess. Child, I didn't think this season was gonna be this great. But let's give a rundown. I found Bonita. I sent her a friend request. Bonita, if you watching, girl, add me. What's wrong with you, girl? Add me, girl. We starting to learn that Rich is in love with the Sicilian princess from New Orleans. I don't know how that's gonna work because they from New Orleans. How you don't like black people? We haven't had much about this couple, so we might get them next week. We learned that Mo'Nique is hard on herself about her weight, and she's that her and her man, her baby, her man. She said it's still her man, it's still her baby. Because I heard on the curb that he was still live with baby mama. I don't know, allegedly, but it's still her baby. That's still her man, even if he stay over there. And she got a lot going on. She got some unhealed issues. Kaylee got some unhealed issues too that she need to work on. And she around here not telling the goddamn full truth. And this woman is still driving to prove the point that she loved this man to go see this man. I want to see what's gonna happen with that. So that's all we got for this episode. We're gonna be back on it. I do follow the group. I haven't found much of nothing. Let me go look at, because I do follow Goddess and I do follow who else do I follow? I follow Moo. And I sent a thing to what you call it. So he's been out here enjoying himself. He said he's been free for 2 years and 11 days. So shout out to him. He's been doing his trucking service in the snow, his towing service. So he being good. But Moo did say he was single. And then he took it down about being single. So I don't know. He done took it down. So I don't know if he got both of them or not. Let me show y'all his IG before I get out of here. Because I gotta get ready for Lit Last Saturday. We got a lot to discuss tonight. He said he was out single after almost 3 years, welcome me home. So he's been home, child. He talking about he was single. He did say it on this post, and then he took it down that he's single. So he's not single no more. But he is working.
It's Moo, Rory Reliable Towing. Now, anybody have any unwanted cars, need that car removed out the driveway, need a car.
He do all that stuff, y'all. You in Baltimore, y'all need a tower to help move your car, get your car that you don't want.
I don't even need no sleep.
Help him make some money. He doing good, okay? All right, $400. I'm gonna get you. Hit me up. You got a tow you want. Hey, listen. All right, so he out here doing his goddamn thing, y'all. I ain't mad at him. God is still doing hair, but I haven't seen them together, so I don't know if he got back with Bonita or not, because Bonita page is private. Catch that tea. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Tonight we're talking about Suge and Finesse. We talking about Olivia. Yeah, she went live, and we talking about child. We got to talk about her tonight. And we're talking about Romika, some stuff that we find out about one of the detectives and the cops and stuff about that little charge she got caught and dismissed, that she had a DV issue when she was trying to talk to the supervisor. Honey, we finna talk about that. It's a lot going on with that. Hold on, let me see who else we talking about tonight. It was somebody else. Yeah, these Epstein files are crazy. Child, not John Benet Ramsey, child. They ain't not Woody. Um, Woody King Jr. passed from The Godfather of Black Theater. The Godfather of Black Theater, y'all. Child, there's so much going on out here in this world. Let me go to neighborhood talk. Oh, yes, Nana and Waffles, Drew versus Kelly from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know they're getting ready to come back out. We got to talk about it tonight. So we're going to have a salon live. Get your snacks, make sure you ate, get your food, get your whatever. I'm going to come back on here at 4:30, 5 o'clock my time. And we're going to have us a good conversation. All right. We're going to get ready for the next recap next week. I will see you guys later. Don't forget, Monday, it is Real Housewives of Potomac. We're going to talk about Karen interview. Yes. And Married to Medicine. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.